Masterwork notched staff grip schematic. And something to read. Lady Maurel's diary. The diary of one of the villa's former owners. The current occupants tossed it roughly aside. All this fuss over Gaspard and Celine. The talk was amusing enough. Now we hear of conflicts between the Imperial Army and soldiers supporting that usurper. The thought of them coming here is frightful. Mother is right. Our most fashionable acquaintances will summer in the city. We should do the same. Raymond is stubborn, of course. All his little tricks and trinkets are here. I indulge his eccentricities, mostly to annoy Mother, but we cannot have everything sent to Valroyo on such short notice. He does insist we keep Artem on. He refuses to do without the man's services. I suppose he views Artem as another piece of his collection. Still, such devotion to a servant. Scandalous. Look at that thing. More stuff to loot. Ornate longbow. And gold punisher, rock crusher, longbow. I do not know how they fit all of that in that little tiny footlocker. Maybe it's magic. So something is out here. I guess the other key fragment will be out there. The heck? Oh, I zoomed out too far. That's what happened. That is what happened there, if you must know. So it looks like we've explored this whole villa here. So let us leave. And we'll run out here. See if we could find this other key fragment. See if there's any more bad guys we need to take on. Interesting. What is that? I'll go in there in just a minute. Take a closer look. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Crystal Grace, wow. Interesting. That was interesting looking. It's very different from the other stuff that we pick. We've discovered the study. Look at this damn thing. There's a book to read here. The Exalted March of the Dales. The Chantry story of the Exalted March of the Dales paints the picture of the righteous faithful arrayed against heathen savages. But I have long studied the Dales, and I find the acceptable version of the tale to be a poor one, laden with overt pro-Chantry and pro-human biases. Thus, it is my moral imperative to propose an alternative interpretation, that the Exalted March of the Dales was nothing more than an expansionist ploy hiding behind the mask of faith. It is easy to see on any map how large the Dales are. More importantly, they stand between Orlais and the rest of the south, and would likely have represented a significant obstacle to the Empire's expansion into Ferelden. Naturally, we stood to benefit from propagating the narrative of a hostile, unreasoning people attacking innocent missionaries and making blood sacrifices of good Andrastian babies. The likely truth is that the elves merely wished to maintain sovereignty over lands promised to them by Blessed Andraste herself, when the humans showed clear intent to undermine their autonomy. Of course, the elves reacted by becoming increasingly isolationist, which suited the Empire perfectly. Here was a kingdom that spurned diplomatic overtures and that refused to lend aid during the Second Blight when the Darkspawn attacked Montsamard. The Dalish kingdom could not be anything but a dormant threat, one that needed to be crushed before it awoke. Scholars point to the massacre at Red Crossing as the impetus for the Chantry's declaration of an exalted march on the Elven kingdom in the Dales. They conveniently ignore the fact that no one alive truly knows what happened at Red Crossing or why the elves attacked. The Chantry's response to the elven aggression that resulted in the slaughter of hundreds was predictable, but in light of my thesis, perhaps we should re-examine the events of Red Crossing and wonder if the attack was truly unprovoked, or whether it was possible that someone saw benefit in sacrificing an entire village to justify the subjugation of an entire people. From a New Perspective on the Exalted March, a pamphlet by an anonymous author, published by the University of Orlais in 912 Dragon. Something's nearby. Ooh, here it is. We found the key. Find a way to reassemble the runed key. It says runed. I don't know if it's supposed to say ruined or not. Let's see what's in here. That's where I need the rune engraved key. Read. A letter to Malafant. Malafant, I'm sending men to discuss some changes. It's nothing dire. You'll find the demands perfectly reasonable. We're willing to compensate you for any inconvenience. I want our relationship to be mutually beneficial. It's been going so well, each of us with our crusades. See. Bash. Alright. Cassandra, I'm too weak to bash that, so will you take care of it for me? Thanks, babe. She likes it when I call her babe.
Red lyrium.
Red.
They must have been smuggling it for the Templars.
Ooh, a mosaic piece. Yeah, not anymore. Invasion, we've only found half of those mosaic pieces. Something to read. Malifont's journals. Malifont kept several journals. This one details the founding of the Freemen of the Dales. Auguste and I have established outposts in the Emerald Graves. We are spreading the word to both armies. I'm sick of good Orlesian men and women dying for someone else's cause. It ends now. Orlais should belong to us, the people who defend her borders, who till her fields. If we are to fight and kill for something, let it be that. Several pages later, Templars approached us. They are not the order I knew, but they have offered weapons and gold if we help bring their supplies to the Emerald Graves. If we are to free the Dales from the grasp of the nobility, we need what they have to offer. It's a deal with a demon, but our cause is worthwhile. Check that thing out, man. Pretty cool. Read inscription. An official appraisal. A note addressed to the villa's former owner lies next to an unusual device. Lord Maurel. I posed a few questions to my contacts in the White Spire. Discreetly, of course, lest they want the piece for themselves. From what I can gather, the device, rustically dubbed a lyrium eperlan, is meant to restore broken runes. They are not widely used. Some suggest that if the rune were affixed to an object, the device could restore the item itself, although I was unable to confirm the truth of this. This is purely academic, as it requires a mage to function. It is nevertheless a rare piece, prized among the collectors of curiosities. I trust you are pleased with the purchase. Sincerely, Emile Fabre, collector and purveyor of unique ephemerae. Well, 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 let's place the fragments on this thing. And energize. Nicely done there, Dorian. Thank you ever so much. Find a use for the runed key. Oh gosh, what could it be? You know something I just thought of? So, you pretty much always want to have a mage on your party, right? So that you have someone to energize stuff like that. Every once in a while you come across something that needs to be energized. Veilfire, for example. And then you pretty much want to always have a warrior on your party so that you could bash through walls like Cassandra did for us right there. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Dorian wouldn't have been able to do it. Cole wouldn't have been able to do it. So we needed a warrior. But what is it that you need a rogue for? I haven't really noticed anything that I'm like, okay, you know, me or Cole or Sarah, do it. You know what I'm saying? What is the, you know, the specialty of the rogue? Well, what does he need to be on the party for? I'm not really sure. Ooh, almost missed this. Lustrous cotton. Fade touch lustrous cotton. Ivory hollow figurine. Check out these stained glass windows. That's pretty cool, right? Look at that. Wow, what's going on up here? It's like a body that's been cut up and the blood leaks down. Good grief, man. Who thinks this stuff up? That's a pretty cool painting right there. Well, we have this key, and it's going to open this door. And it did. Safekeeping quest completed.
Why have so many things if you never see them?
Yeah, right? Oh, that was it? That's what I had to say? Okay. Nobody's going to answer him. I guess there is no answer for that, right? I don't know about you guys, but stuff I collect... Well, I don't actually have it sitting out, but it is on a shelf so that I could look at it whenever I want to. Wow, look at all this crap. Gold, cut per slicer, balanced winged longbow, Orlesian banner crown, enhanced life ward amulet, and a corrupting rune. Mamma mia. More loot. Elf root. I could loot that all day. Dragonling scales, Bronto hide. Well, okay. Well, I do believe that is the end of that. Now... we just simply leave Laurel Villa, or whatever it's called. Where are we? Does it not say? It just says courtyard. Let's get out of here. So what is to come of this place now that we're leaving it? Alright, back in the Emerald Graves. Looks like there's something over here. Oh, there's some red lyrium over here. Yep. I don't know, we don't really need to take care of it, but since we're here, we may as well. I don't know if there's any consequences to not destroying red lyrium. Oh, we'll go open that here in just a moment. No, there's just some red lyrium lying out here. See, like right now, I can't destroy this. I don't have the ability. Our good buddy Dorian, he does not have the ability. Cole, he does not have the ability. So we absolutely must have a warrior on our party to destroy this. Now, it's interesting that this would come up right now. Because right now, we're up to a door that we need to be able to pick the lock. Now, I thought that the reason I could pick this lock is because I got a particular perk. So that would mean that Cassandra should be able to pick it too. But she can't. Dorian, he can't. Cole, he can. Okay, well, there's your rogue ability. It's interesting that for this whole game I bring that up and the answer is presented to us immediately. That's what you need rogues on your party for, so you could pick locks. Whoa. Those people standing there kind of freaked me out. Decorated pendant. Ring of critical damage. Read. Duhaim's notes. The shipments are prepared, and once again, the rats from Watcher's Reach are getting in my way. One woman got far enough into my camp to look into the crates. Scrounging for food, no doubt. Sneaky little peasants. Perhaps traps next time? Boy, he really does think of them as rats, doesn't he? Well, well, actually, I don't think have I killed Duhaim? Yeah, I killed Duhaim. Yeah, he's dead. He did. Duhaim did. Huh. That's kind of neat. I don't think I've seen these guys anywhere else in the game. That's kind of cool. Alrighty. So, now what? Now what do we do? Should we try to head in this direction? See if we can... Yeah. See if we can make it to this new quest here. Whoa, look at all the goodies. Got some Embrium. And we've got some Bloodstone. And over here, we've got some more Bloodstone. And some Embrium. And some more Embrium. Okay. This direction is the direction we go in. I'm not going to try to climb up there to get that stuff. I'm glad I put on my hiking boots this morning. Ah, right through here. Okay. The place really is beautiful. I really like it. I shall take that. I guess I have enough pyrophyte now to fulfill that requisition. Hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, yeah, you're not a bad guy, are you? Watcher's Canyon. What's going on? You're just a dude?
Fairbanks is expecting you at the camp. Watch yourself. I'd like to trust you, but we don't trust anyone these days.
Okay, so this is that Fairbanks business. Let's see if it shows up on in our quests, the Emerald Graves. I think this is the one. I don't think it's this one. No, it is this one. Watcher's Reach refugees, Inquisition scouts, have been approached by an Arlesian rebel named Fairbanks who requests protection. Fairbanks and his followers are being attacked by a suspicious group calling themselves the Freemen of the Dales. Go to the Watcher's Reach camp. Well, I guess that's where we're headed then, huh?
Sister Cousteau's dead. Hope she died slow.
Nah, it's pretty quick, really. She really didn't put up much of a fight.
Good day.
Good day to you. Watcher's Reach. Oh, all kinds of goodies here. Ladder.
I wonder if my village is still standing.
Well, why don't you go find out instead of just standing there? So, there's Fairbanks himself.
It is an honor to meet the Herald of Andraste.
Why, thank you.
You're too kind.
As much as I admire you, however, I did not reach out to the Inquisition just for this. As my missive stated, we can help each other.
Really?
You have encountered the Freemen. Aggressive bastards, no? They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can.
The Freemen have been defeated.
They hurt so many of my people. Now it's finally over. Thank you. Perhaps with the Freemen gone, we can find a proper home. Algon's Lodge was always well situated. You saved my people. We'd given them up for dead. Perhaps the stories are true.
Okay. I guess I'll ask this question even though I know the answer already.
Who are these
We killed them
Freemen
all.
of the Dales?
Most are deserters from the war, tired of fighting and dying for a cause in which they have no stake. But recently, the Freemen have organized, started attacking anyone and everyone. Their new leaders are driving them to take the Dales for themselves.
Tell me about the Civil War.
What
Tell
is
me
your
a story.
opinion of the Civil War?
When I
Quit
quarrel
walking
with
away
my
from me.
cousin, wine is spilled. Perhaps someone loses a tooth. When Celine feuds with hers, a country is torn apart. It's over now. But it will take years to recover from the damage.
Tell me about this
Tell me
camp.
about your people.
Simple people. Most have lost family. All have lost their homes. I found a few, helped them, found this cave for shelter. Word spread and more came. Even with the war over, some are afraid to leave. Where will they go?
Hey, where will they go? So I feel like we just completed a whole bunch of quests right there, kind of out of order. Like we were supposed to come to him, he's supposed to be like, oh no, the Freemen of the Dales, you need to kill them for me. And you're supposed to be like, I will take care of them for you. And then we leave here and we go take care of all the Freemen, including their leaders, Malafont and Duhame and Cousteau. And then we come back here and we tell him, and he's like, oh, thank you so much. I will join you as an agent of the Inquisition. But since we did it out of order, all of that stuff happened in rapid succession.
I need to be going.
Good day then.
Uh-huh, yeah. Good day indeed. Good day. Well met. I wonder if he has anything else to talk about, just out of curiosity. I said I'm going to shoot him in the back. You would think, what, 350 episodes in, I would finally know what buttons to press?
Inquisitor, have you reconsidered? These Freemen are a grave threat to us all.
What do you mean, have I reconsidered? I already did it.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us. And everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
Okay. I thought we already did this, but, yeah. Oh, this is a fast travel point. Well, that's kind of nice. That could be useful. Wow, this is kind of neat what he's done here. Let's climb up this ladder. Hope that the point on the end of my helmet doesn't get caught on the rungs.
Will it matter?
That's what they always say. There's a landmark somewhere up here. Let's claim it. Hey, thanks for inviting me to your camp. I now claim it for the Inquisition. Let's try not to fall off of here. Ooh, here we go. Claim the Watcher. I don't know who first called this place Watcher's Canyon. I know it's named for the strange hooded figure overlooking the ravine. No one knows who he is. People in these parts always refer to him as the Watcher. He must have had an elven name. Perhaps he was one of their gods. None of the elves here can tell me. I don't think they even know anymore. And this cave, Watcher's Reach? Well, he's reaching down into it, isn't he? Maybe with him guarding us, we'll survive this war. From Fairbanks' journal. Well, well, well. Excuse me, Cole. Don't fall off the edge. Is that it? Is that all there is up here? Just that? Okay. Where is this Watcher anyway? Is that him? Oh, check him out. He's kind of cool looking. Hey, how you doing? Come here often. Alright, down we go. And down we go. Hey, don't land on me. How big is this place anyway? Oh, so there's more stuff in here. There's a merchant in here. We got another quest right here. We got a question mark here. All kinds of stuff. That will have to wait until the next episode because it is break time for me. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who takes time to watch my videos and who takes a little bit of extra time to leave me a like or a comment or subscribe to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, won't you consider subscribing? That way you know whenever I release my videos. And I do release more videos than just Dragon Age Inquisition videos. I'm also playing through The Evil Within right now, in case you didn't know. And I have quite a few other playthroughs that I've completed that you might want to check out if you're into that kind of thing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again in the next episode.